Wow. So I was just recording something. Like I just actually finished recording something and I'm gonna delete it because it was about how YouTube was poorly handling the Logan Paul situation. And I go on Twitter to try to get some screen grabs what I saw earlier, and news breaks out that YouTube is cutting ties with Logan Paul. Or at the very least, they're putting the production of his YouTube Red series on hold, and they're dropping him from their, premium top tier advertising super special Google program. And I kind of want to congratulate YouTube on this because I feel like maybe this is them finally, after all this time, finally starting to realize, hey, maybe we can't just, promote people like this, people who are known to do stupid and idiotic things, and make them the face of our platform. Maybe we should actually, I don't know, promote people whose content matches our intent and not just people who, get views. Because getting views on YouTube, I'm not gonna say it's easy because clearly it's not. I mean, come on, look at this channel. But like, if you do something that's controversial or like a stunt and like, oh my god, like a billion people saw it, that doesn't necessarily mean you produce great content. You might just have like captured lightning in a bottle because a flash in a pan. But YouTube as a platform has the power to make its own stars. And I think maybe they're starting to realize that, hey, we have the power to make our own stars, and maybe we don't need these people here because we can just create our own programs and push people that we want, who I feel like won't mess us up in the future, and be all good. I think YouTube's actually maybe growing as a content provider. Maybe they're actually trying to take cues from Hollywood. Not all the cues though, because that's a whole different video right there. But it seems like these are good first steps. And I know this is very similar to how they reacted to PewDiePie, but I think this is actually better because with the PewDiePie situation, it was very much just like Wall Street Journal said something, and then PewDiePie being his dumbass self did something, and all this was happening, and then YouTube was kind of like forced into doing it in a sense because I think they were working a deal with like Maker or some shit. It was something more. It was more like their decision was made for them versus them actually making the decision. Because I don't want to praise them too much. They did completely mess up. They dropped the ball. They didn't pull his video. He pulled his own video. But at the very least, maybe they were working on the behind the scenes, trying to figure out how to, distance themselves from them without looking too reactionary. I don't know. Anyways, all I'm gonna say is that good job for once YouTube for actually doing something. Even though we all know at the end of the day, this won't really affect his bottom line much because he has a rabid fan base who think he did nothing wrong because they're all children. But still, good on YouTube for actually doing this. And since I'm talking right now, the whole Logan Paul thing, like, goddamn, how dumb are you to do that? Like, I know your fans are pretty much gullible idiots who will take anything you say as gospel, and but as I said with PewDiePie situation, when you're someone with such a huge platform, such huge influence, I think he has like what, 15 million subscribers on just his vlogging channel. I'm like, when you have someone like that with such a huge influence, you have to take care of yourself. You have to be more cognizant of what you do. And the fact that he has his whole team around him, and no one from the person shooting the video to the people cutting the video to the people making the thumbnails was like, hey, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe this is not a good idea. Like, maybe no one else posted a dead body on YouTube before, not because they were afraid to make YouTube history, but because they were like, morally, this is where I draw the line. Which is, I would think lots of people would draw the line, but clearly, Logan Paul has no moral line. But, yeah, YouTube, good job on actually stepping in and doing something. I mean, it's more of like a performative piece at this point because it's not going to really hurt anything. Although I will say though, I do feel bad for the people involved. Not on Logan's side because they were all okay with it, but the people involved in the YouTube program or in other projects they may have had in the works with YouTube because they did nothing wrong. Again, kind of like the PewDiePie situation, the star did something wrong, but those around it, the people who work behind the scenes, their editors, their producers, they did nothing wrong, and yet they're going to suffer because of one person's idiocy. And it sucks, but it's like, you have to reprimand, you have to show that you're the big boy, like you're the boss in charge. Like, YouTube has to show that. And I hope this is indicative of things going forward, that things like this won't fly anymore, because it's shit. It's shitty that you have tons of people on YouTube who create amazing content. And again, I'm not talking, this has nothing to do with me, because I'm not amazing content producer, nothing. I just post gameplay videos and say stupid crap. Be people who put time and energy and effort into their craft, and it shows. And then you see people like Logan Paul who just go around annoying people, and they get, tens of millions of views, and YouTube pushes them. And YouTube has to be aware of what kind of person they are, but they push them because, they get the views. But these people who actually try to make their platform better, who are trying to show that YouTubers are more than just obnoxious people who will do a thing for views, they've been shunned to the side. And I hope this will be indicative of a change, that maybe the actual content producers will start to get their content seen by more people, because YouTube will actually pay attention to that. Because clearly this method before of just grabbing onto flashes in the pans doesn't work out too well. I mean, again, they're pretty much like, what, 0 for 2 now when it comes to using controversial YouTubers as a means to promote their platform. Like, that's a pretty bad idea. It's a pretty bad idea, you guys. You might want to try something else. This was a weird rant because I just had so many things I wanted to say, and YouTube had to go ahead and for once actually do something that was good in terms of reacting to a controversy. But it is what it is. I just want to get off my chest. Thank you for listening. Bye.